Hi there, this is a quick walk around video for a really lovely Honda Civic. This is a 1.8 SR automatic, 2014 as you can see. The car's covered just 47,000 miles from new. Now it has an absolutely stunning service history attached to the car. Finished in passion red, which never looks good in the videos but looks stunning, lovely in flesh, really rich colour. Full black leather interior and it's been kept very nicely. Let's go around the car for you. Front end of the car really clean, lights and lenses clear, intact, there's no cracks or condensation there. Bonnet generally very clean, any stone chips are very minor indeed. Near side of the car, passenger side, absolutely smooth in the panel work. This side front alloy, really nice. Near side rear alloy, again pretty much unmarked. Bumper corner, and generally very nice. Go back to the offside, driver's side of the car, again really smooth down the panel work. No sort of dents that jump out at me initially. Near side rear, offside rear alloy, again very clean. Final offside wheel, really nice. I did see a little pin dent somewhere, and I'm going back here, so sorry. Something did catch my eye, but it was tiny. Oh, there we are. Just there, about the size of a little fingernail. I don't know. I'm nitpicking because the car, in all honesty, for what is now 11 years old, given its history, it's in absolutely lovely condition. Coming to the boot area now, really big boot. Underneath there, you normally have a sort of hidden panel area rather, but this one's actually been fitted with the optional space saver spare wheel rather than the inflation kit, which is nice to see. But the boot's been kept in lovely condition. Coming to the back, loads of leg room. Rear seats of Civics, family cars, quite often very heavily used. Yeah, they look pretty much like new. Passenger side, lovely and clean. Passenger leather seat again, it looks as though it's hardly ever been sat on. Finally going to the driver's door card. And been very nicely kept. Footwell area is lovely and clean. Full set of mats. And driver's seat, remarkable condition for the age and mileage really. Inside the car now. Engine's running as always, so the dash is illuminated. Absolutely lovely interiors in here. Sat nav, you can see, is working exactly as it should there. Pop the car into reverse with that lovely clear parking camera, and that complements the front and rear parking sensors. It's been kept really nicely, and that's the view you get as a driver of a Honda Civic. I maintain this is the best interior by a mile. Really clever dash design, looks stunning. Just going to come up here for you, hopefully you can see 47,621 miles, engine's running, and there are no warning lights on the car. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda Civic 1.8 SR automatic. The car is registered, ooh, is it easy? I can't even read it, blind as a bat, crikey me. HN14MYC, and with a mileage of 47,612 miles. The reason we do these videos, and actually especially this bit, the road test section, is just to ensure that if anyone's online looking at any of the cars we're selling, they get to see the actual car in operation. The reason we felt it is important because, like lots of people, we've been to see cars which have looked absolutely fine in a photograph and description, only to get there and find out it's actually got an obvious fault that shows up, and that can be really frustrating. Not my usual place for doing videos, by the way. I'm on the way back from somewhere, but I thought I'd utilise the time to do it. But all will be good in the same way. So coming to the car itself, been very well looked after this car, and it's blindingly obvious as soon as you drive the car. It drives absolutely beautifully. Twist the key, engine starts instantly, settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car actually. Temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle. The engine is just another superb Honda unit. They are beautifully engineered. It's the best four-cylinder engines in the world, in my opinion, made by Honda. It's got all the trademark qualities. They're tough, they're reliable, they're strong, they're long lasting, but they're just a lovely engine to use day in, day out. Sweet edged, smooth, sweet sounding, tractable, economical, ticks every single box. Gearbox, really nicely done. Gear changes are slick, smooth, and gear ratio is chosen by Honda to extract the best out of the car in terms of fuel economy and also performance, and it's all operating perfectly. Coming to the chassis, talking about it exactly on this point of the road, the reason being is this is a wonderful road. For those that enjoy their driving, it is absolutely fantastic in the right car. I'll come back to that more in a minute, because this is predominantly a family car, so it's here to get you and your family from A to B as smoothly as you possibly can, and it does a superb job of it. It's very comfortable, the ride's really nice, it's compliant yet firm enough to give what you've just seen there really agile handling, because that's the strength of this car. It can do two things, which is very rare for a car in this class. It's got an ability to go through corners the steering is just superb. It's nicely weighted, it's accurate, it's incredibly quick and precise, but it's literally just point your spot into the corner and it just follows absolutely faithfully. The chassis though is able to sort of, for those that still like their driving like me, allows you to sort of flow through corners. I've just done the same road. I'm not going to say the other manufacturer, but it's another very well-known manufacturer that competes directly with Honda, a German manufacturer, and it felt soft, it felt wallowy through those corners. This just felt like it was hardly any body roll at all, and the body control absolutely superb. Worth pointing out, there's absolutely no vibrations or any sort of knocks or clonks coming from the suspension at all, and the tracking of the car is dead straight. No vibrations at this speed or any speed actually up to the legal limit. Coming inside the car, you've got, in my opinion, the best dash design in its class by a long way. They're very well made cars, but what I love about the car is the fact is you get in most cars of this generation, and they'll all be the same. There's same binnacle here, same centre stack, just variations on exactly the same thing. Honda, to their credit, and it's not just for show, it's not just so it looks fancy, it's there for a good reason. It's all to help you as a driver, and it does, and that's the beauty of it. The most conventional part is this centre stack here, the in the middle, so you've got your usual stuff, sat nav mounted nice and high up, one of the nicest systems you're going to use as well, by the way, all working perfectly. Down below that you've got a dual zone climate control system, so you can have different temperatures side to side if you really want to. The air conditioning system also, by the way, pumps out absolutely ice cold air. We checked that earlier in a nice warm environment, so that's all working, functioning exactly as it should. Heated seats likewise. Switch gear, as is always the case with Honda, you touch it, it's got that lovely damped high quality feel to it, every single button you press. But my favourite part by a mile is this two-tier design directly in front. So basically the upper deck is the stuff you're going to look at most regularly. You've got an information screen there, but also the one that everyone should be looking at pretty much the whole time is your speed. It's there, white on black, digital display, nice and big. You can't miss it. So I'm looking at the cars ahead, looking at junctions, looking at whatever I need to do, but I can see my speed at the corner of my eye at all times without having to look down at all. It's simply genius. Then below that you've got a more conventional pod of 3 dials, rev counter in the middle, flanked by the temperature and fuel gauges, but it's just beautifully displayed, really nicely done and interesting, and that's what I like. And the thing about good design, in my opinion, I've always said it, is it polarizes opinion. So I love it, other people will hate it, would not be able to live with the car, but I genuinely think that's a sign of a good design, because it actually makes you have an opinion on it, basically. Then steering wheel, leather bound, like the rest of the interior, which is yet to be cleaned yet, in all honesty, because we just picked it up. It just looks in fantastic condition in here, absolutely fantastic. Just going to give the brakes a bit of shove, the last thing to do. But yeah, nice solid brake pedal. What I'm looking for, because I'm travelling at speed, is any kind of pulsing or vibration coming back to the brake pedal. And there's absolutely nothing at all. I can't fault it. Drives absolutely beautifully.